In this video, we'll take a look at PlanMixPlay's user interface. PlanMixPlay has been built from the ground up to be used on this large 32-inch touchscreen. But since we don't always have this type of touchscreen within arm's reach, it also features native support for a standard Windows PC using a mouse to simulate touch interaction. It has yet to be tested on smaller tablet devices, but it should generally work on those too. See the video description for hardware requirements. PlanMixPlay's user interface can roughly be categorized into 5 sections. The Settings tab at the top, providing simple audio hardware and broadcasting settings. The Visual Output monitor in the top right, showing PlanMixPlay's visual output. The Element tabs on the right, containing all of PlanMixPlay's audio and visual elements. The General Playback controls on the bottom to control playback, microphone input, and audio levels. And last but certainly not least, the Mix Map, which houses all the elements we've set to play. The Settings tab, Visual Monitor, and Playback controls are all pretty self-explanatory, so let's go straight to the heart of PlanMixPlay's tasty audio-visual bits, housed in the tabs on the right. The first tab on the right is a simplified file explorer. Up top, it presents the current directory's 3 parent directories. Below, it shows the current directory's other directories, as well as audio and video media files that PlanMixPlay supports. To load any audio or video from the current directory, simply drag it onto the mix map. It's that simple. To enter a directory, just drag it to the left. To exit the directory, drag any audio, video, or directory to the right. That's it. Easy. The second tab on the right contains all of PlanMixPlay's visualizer sources, that is, elements that dynamically generate graphics, often reacting to the audio on the mix map. To load any of them, simply drag one straight onto the mix map. Simple. Notice how the visualizer source has blue extenders at each end, allowing you to resize the element as needed on the mix map. Each visualizer often has properties that you can control via icons in the top left of the element. For example, the Neon Grid visualizer has a speed level which you can slow to a suitable lull in the audio track being played and more effectively accentuate buildup. We can see that the track we're playing has a bit of a breakdown, so we can uniquely tailor the properties of the Neon Grid visualizer to amplify this to the audience experiencing the song. Synchronized awesome. The third tab on the right contains all of PlanMixPlay's visualizer modifiers, elements that don't generate visuals on their own, but instead modify the visuals generated by other elements. For example, let's say we wanted our Neon Grid to look even more 80s. We could easily add a pixelate modifier on top of the Neon Grid. Let's see how that breakdown looks now with the pixel modifier applied. Pixelicious. The fourth tab on the right contains all of PlanMixPlay's visual transitional elements. Elements that allow you to transition from one set of visuals to another. Let's use PlanMixPlay's logo transitional element to transition to a different set of visuals. Transition. The fifth tab on the right contains PlanMixPlay's grouping element used to group together audio and video elements and transition between them or modify them as a group. But I think we've covered plenty of good stuff in this video, so let's leave some for next time. In the meantime, if you're keen to keep up on developments, either subscribe to this channel, follow on Twitter, or, oh yeah, you can just download a version of PlanMixPlay right now at planmixplay.com.